Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Just when I thought I had the motivation to actually make videos about Thailand, I found out that I am switching hosts this Sunday and I have basically 2 days to pack. So a lot of you guys know that the Rotary program, you have to switch hosts, almost 3 hosts or more, maybe less. I have 3 hosts, and because of complications, my current host mom's father got sick, so I must switch early and then I will switch back. A lot of you don't know about the process of switching hosts and how that usually goes. It's usually a smooth process, but I'm going to document it, so maybe you can see a little bit into what it's like to switch hosts and transition between families. So I'm gonna go make some mashed potatoes because I promised I'd make them, and last meal here except for tomorrow. But cook for your families. It's a nice thing to do.
Do it.
Do it. I am back. Stop using your
Alexis, stop.
Using your hand. So, tea. Okay, so a lot of people come to me and they ask,
Alexis, why does Rotary even make you switch hosts? Isn't it so stupid in the first place?
and honestly, so I'm gonna delve into a little bit of why Rotary has, on average, 3 hosts. I almost have 2. 3 host families for each of their students, and what? So Rotary's reasoning is that having 3 hosts or multiple hosts will allow you to experience the culture and the lifestyle in different ways, different perspectives, different ways of life, and a lot of people are worried that they will switch different areas or like move different towns, have to move schools and blah, blah, blah. They will almost never make you switch school, and they'll almost always keep you in the same town. All 3 of my families live in the same town here, and they only live at most 15 minutes away from my school. So it's honestly, it's not as much of a big deal as you would think it is. It really isn't. But I'm coming to you with a bit of pros and cons, 3 pros and cons of switching families while on exchange. The pros. Some of the pros about switching families is exactly what Rotary said. You get that different perspective of the culture and the way that people live, and it just grows your knowledge of being on exchange and learning about the culture. Wow, I sound uneducated. So it definitely does what Rotary says. It gives you a new look, a new way to look at things. And number 2, it also gives you a chance, if you have one, because you might not, you know, I did. If you do have a host family that you do not really kick it with, you can't chill, you know, it gives you a chance to change. You know that you're not going to be with them forever, and it definitely helps knowing that you have something else to look forward to and that you're not stuck with that family. So if you do end up having a bad host family, a
Host family from hell,
definitely it's a plus to know that you'll have someone else to go to or different options. Number 3 for the pros is that you get to make new connections. You get to meet new people. Like, that's one of the most important things on exchange to me, is making a connection with the people, and the more people you know, the more things that you can learn. So since you do get to go to a different family, for one, those are different people, but they also talk to different people for the most part, and they know different things, and they'll take you to different places, and it's so cool. Like, honestly, I think that's a really good thing. It's all about different experiences and different types of communication and things like that. Got it? Yes. The cons.
Get ready for pieces!
The number 1 con is that you do not get to have a stable connection, a really strong connection with one host family. One of the benefits of having one host family is that you stay with them for the whole year, and you really make that bond and that connection, and you become lifelong friends. But with Rotary, since you're only with them for a few months, sometimes that bond can't happen. It's very difficult for it to happen, and you'll have a deep appreciation for your host family and really like them, but you never give it that chance to really grow to a beautiful, crispy tree. Number 2 of the cons is my least favorite. You have to pack so often. It's like basically being a nomad. You know, you're here one second, you've just settled in, and then all of a sudden they tell you you're switching the state and you have to start packing your stuff that you've got used to being in a certain place and that you've accumulated more and more stuff throughout the month. So then you're like,
how am I gonna fit this in the bag? Oh my god, I can't even like put one of these things in here.
it's so hard, and that's like, I have to pack in 2 days. 2 days. Girl. And number 3, which is probably going to be the hardest thing for a lot of people, is that you have to readjust your way of life so often, readjust your routine and your way of life just when you've been settled into it, because Rotary switches you every 3 to 4 months. Definitely around the 3-month mark is where you're just getting settled and you're like,
yes, life is great. I know what I do every day when I come home and what I do when I wake up in the morning, and then, oh, I have to switch now.
and it's really frustrating. But after a while you get used to it and it just becomes that lifestyle, the exchange lifestyle. Holla or whatever.
Adaptable? Who?
It's basically starting exchange all over again from the beginning, from scratch. You have to make connections with new people and start a new routine, get used to your new bed and everything like that, and it kind of sucks. Just a little bit. So there are some exceptions. Sorry for my squeaky chair, by the way. A lot of Rotary clubs by themselves will choose to have their students stay with one host family because maybe that host family wants to host for the whole entire year, or maybe it's a tradition for that club. So you're not guaranteed to switch host families in Rotary, but I would say the mass majority of the time you will be switching families. Don't hold on to the
Any point that
you will have one family for sure. You're gonna be
floppity flipping.
All over town.
okay. My chair. So that's just a little bit about Rotary and switching families, and now you guys get to see me switching families and the emotional train wreck that I will be. I'm not excited. So welcome to me a few hours later, and I've literally gotten nothing done. I've only started packing, but I have the whole day tomorrow, so that will be a big day. Set out an outfit for Sunday, and I'm switching Sunday, so I got a lot to do. It's over a week later, but I'm here and I'm settled and I moved in and everything's great so far, and I like this family. So room tour right now or no, who knows. I'll just show you guys around a teeny bit. My room is mainly a mess right now, but we have a fan, towel, clothes, wardrobe, all that good stuff. My mess of a desk, I know. My little Christmas tree, like, cute little. And yeah, I'm excited to see the new things that will happen with this family. We've already traveled quite a lot, and I really enjoyed that. And I still miss my second family a lot, but yeah, something we have to go through as YE students. So I wish you guys the best of luck on your adventures. And I'm gonna go take a shower. I just got back from school you know, it's hot here, so see you guys.
Okay, start.
How demanding. Wait, after the magic.